That is so OTT. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another news and updates with Ronin 47R. Today is July 11th, 2015, and I am turning into a frequent updater because there are so many things going on the website here. Taking a look over at the news section, I'm going to go ahead and remind you that today is the day that they're launching the beta. And as far as the double XP, that starts on Pacific Standard Time from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. By taking part of that, it allows you to get some bonuses, some benefits there. You could read more about it on the website, but also too, just to remind you, if you have not already done so, make sure to log in on the beta for Xbox One if you're running that, which has gone live several hours ago. So even though right now it's about 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, it's been launched really early in the morning, so it has been available and it still is. Before we jump onto the website itself and get into those few things to share with you, I just want to let you know that I have been doing some experiments with recording with the World of Tanks now that it is, I've able to access it, and it's in its beta. And still having some trouble with this new style because the 360 and the Xbox One, they run voice chat differently. So I'm still tweaking a lot of things, and as far as the game recording, I can get game records just fine. As far as in-game voice, I can hear them when I'm playing, but as far as recording, they're not coming up. I can see that they're talking, but I cannot hear them, nor can I hear myself, unless I do an exterior recording on a different channel, which, without getting into that, that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to just record it all through the equipment that I have here. And so still working on that. I will have some videos up later showing you what the Xbox One World of Tanks version looks like, and it is awesome. It's going to be hard for me to go back to 360. It just looks way different. I'll just leave it at that. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the news and updates here. So the last time we were talking, we were looking at the July 9th posting of the Xbox One beta weekend here. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the Founders Pack. Now, this is something really, really cool. Hopefully you guys can jump on this. Well, assuming you even are interested. I'm interested because you know me, I'm a nut about trying to collect all the different tanks, and they're fun, they're neat, they're different. And if you look here, as far as I know, a couple of these, and again, don't quote me on this because I'm just kind of throwing out my ideas and whatnot. Just woke up a little while ago, etc., etc. And I believe only one of these is for the Xbox, or is on the PC and the Xbox, whereas I think two of these are maybe brand new. Again, don't quote me on it. I'm just kind of throwing it out there from some of the scuttlebutt that I've been hearing going back and forth amongst some folks. But anyway, so there are three. If you go, there's different packages. I mean, you can get just one of the tanks individually, but in order to get all three at the same time, and in order to get the rare one, you have to get this thing called a battalion pack. They don't list it here. This says Founders Packs, but basically, if you go to the Xbox One, I believe it's only Xbox One. Not sure. Did not turn on the 360 and look at it from that angle. But if you go to the Xbox Live store, there's a thing called the Battalions Pack, and that'll have all three. If you do the Vanguard Pack, you can see here it's just the one tank, and it explains, for $20, what you get there. If you get the Assault Pack, you just get the one tank and explains what you get there. Oh, okay, here we go. And then the Battalion Pack, there you go, is all three. And that would be the only way to get the third tank there. But I don't know. I'm not trying to push anything. I'm not a salesman. I'm just letting you know, like friends do. If you come across something that you think is cool, that's what you do. You tell your friend about it, right? Well, here's the thing: is if you're interested in these types of tanks, I think this is a great deal because for $48.99, I don't care about the silver. I mean, that's a bonus to me. But 30 days of premium time, you're getting the garages, right? And then you're getting three tanks. I mean, just one tank alone at a tier 8 usually runs 7,000 plus in gold, right? Well, I mean, if you do the math and do the conversions, I think this is a pretty good deal. But then again, the other aspect of it being a pretty good deal is that it's a Founders Pack, meaning these things are going to be very rare. They may not be offered again, doubtful, but it might be just like maybe once a year or something. Plus, I was looking at some of the schematics, the specs on some of these things. And again, premium tanks, nothing is perfect with a premium tank. You're always, 99.9% of the time, you're going to do better off as far as tank versus tank, tier versus tier, going with the non-premium as far as what it can do. regarding, armor and the gun and all that kind of fun stuff. But this guy here, this T95 Echo 2, has some pretty gnarly armor on the turret and stuff. And anyways, just worth looking at. And then the tier 6 French Scout. I don't know, that I was comparing some of those numbers, and it's pretty sick. It's pretty close to, if not exactly the same as a non-premium in almost every regard. So, I mean, I didn't see camo value. I didn't look that up, but just looking at the big overview of comparisons, it's pretty darn interesting. So if I were you, at least take a look at it and scratch your head about it, because you're going to kick yourself if you were interested in it, but hadn't taken a look at it sooner and it's gone. Anyways, the other posting, July 10th, Warplanes to Siberia. It's more of just a fun kind of, off-topic-y type deal here. And you can just see here that they're partnered with Bravo 369 Flight Foundation and Rosovia. I don't know. I just felt like making an accent with that. For all I know, there is no accent that should go with it, but it sounded and felt cool to do. Anyway, so there's some information about what they're doing and how they're linking up with some groups there. That was kind of cool. And the next item here says player appreciation tournament, World of Tanks Xbox One launch party. So basically kind of self-explanatory as far as it being, there's a launch party. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. I think there was a posting in the past about it. And it says giving you the chance to win Xbox One consoles and a trip to the San Francisco Xbox One launch party. Basically, you can register to take part in this. I say do it because you can't win if you don't play. And there's also some tournament details that are going on there. Tournament information, explains the brackets, that sort of thing. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. And last but not least, they're talking about the beta. Again, that's going on, but specifically they're talking about there's going to be a Saberwing who's in charge of the Xbox community for Wargaming. He is running this or announcing this Twitch streaming through the Wargaming channel here, and you can see that it's today, July 11th, but it's going to be running from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Now the good news here is, who has all the time, right, to sit around? I know we don't, but if in a perfect world, here's the cool part. What you can do is go ahead and jump on at 11 a.m. and from 11 to 12, work on your own, do what you need to do, grind and get the rewards for logging in. And then at 12, you can start watching the stream. And or I don't know where they're streaming. Like, I don't know if they're going to do a training room or how they're going to do it. But quite possibly you can jump on board with them and hang out with them if you follow their Twitch and find out which server they're on and that sort of thing. Now, just for the record, don't quote me on this, because I never pretend to know everything, and I'll just openly admit I don't know everything, and I do make mistakes, so feel free to correct me. But when I jumped on and I was looking at the servers available, me being on the West Coast, I usually go to the West Coast server. It was not available, and when I say not available, I literally had just like a circle with a black, or it was a red circle with a white X on it. So for all I know, there is no West server. Either A, being offered during the beta, or B, it just happened to be down. So just kind of keep that in mind. I know they're coming out of the San Francisco office, so typically they will go to the West server, but that is something that you may want to start digging around and asking about. So maybe post something in the forum. All right, guys, so that's that. As far as this, it says here, just as a reminder regarding the this weekend and whatnot, it says big things are happening this weekend. You got your open beta. They do have the Liberté, which is being offered, and that's going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be a rare in the sense of the Freedom's a rare, maybe a once-a-year deal, who knows. And then the Founders Pack, that's kind of a once-a-year deal / maybe only once, I don't know. As an example, I have not seen the Hydro for a year and a half, I don't even know. So who knows? I don't. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and pop back here to the news and double checking. And that would be it. That is all the news there. Thank you again for everybody who is supporting the channel. Very many awesome. We're growing slowly but surely. But most importantly, I just really appreciate the opportunity to hang out with folks who are just cool guys and gals. And we just, we just play and stuff, Nobody really gets on anybody else. Everyone's really courteous to each other. And I just really appreciate that, because that's what's important to me. Winning, yeah, that's fun. But just hanging out with cool people, playing a cool game, that's pretty much what it's all about. And this is why I do it. It's just, if it's not fun, it's not worth doing. All right, guys, well, I got to go and help somebody moves here soon. So I got to get going. And I will catch you guys later. I'm going to jump on for 5 seconds just to qualify for the rewards during the 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. thing. But like I said, I got to go help someone move. So that's what I'm doing while you're playing. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Let's go ahead and shut this thing down. Now, where did my crew go off to? Oh, I see. There they are. Okay, girls, tell them who they are if they're receiving this transmission.
You are one of the 47 Ronin. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.